But I'm glad to be here. And you know, I'm a little bit surprised Harper Lee didn't come. Or Nell, as she likes to be called. She doesn't go many places now. But people have the wrong idea about that woman. She is not unfriendly and uncordial and unsouthern. She grew up in Monroeville, and she grew up with the same kind of manners that all us southern girls grew up with. And she has the greatest sense of humor. She thinks she's funny, and she laughs at herself, and she is not impressed by anything she's ever done. She just wrote a book, and people seem to like it, and that's just great. Now, I didn't know her until fairly recent years, but we've become good friends. She writes me a little note every now and then when she feels like it. She's not well now at all. She's in Monroeville, her hometown again, and in an assisted living, and she's not able to walk. She's in a wheelchair, and her sight's almost failed. But she has one of those wonderful machines that enlarges the print. And there are books all over her room there that she reads. She knows more about literature and what's going on, and is very opinionated about all of it, which is as she should be. That's how us southern girls were brought up, too. Part of our southern raising. And I wish I had known her at an early age, though I don't know that it would have been a good mix, I don't know. But we would have had a good time, because we still have a good time. But the first time I ever met her, I thought she was going to be cold and aloof, and well, she was laughing and giggling, and my grandson had found a copy of To Kill a Mockingbird that he had brought with him. This was at the archives in Montgomery one day, several years ago. And he wanted her to autograph it. Well, she does not like to autograph books, and I knew that. And I wasn't going to ask her to do it, but a child will ask to do most anything. So he asked her if she would autograph the book, and she said, well, I don't have anything to write on. And he leaned over and let her write on his, put the book on his back and autograph it for him. So, you know, she's accommodating and nice like that. And I hadn't seen her in a while. I went down to Monroeville not long ago to see how she was getting along. And I walked in her room, and she turned around and looked and said, hello, crazy, come on in. So for a while we were crazy there together. I can't tell you how down to earth she is. And I think she's very lonely. She misses the stimulation of being in New York. She misses the friends she had there. And so many of the friends she had growing up in Monroeville are dead. And I know that feeling. I go back to my hometown of Thomasville, and I don't know anybody. All of my friends are dead, my close friends. And she makes friends, but people have gotten the idea that she'll bite them or something. I don't know what she'll do to them. But she's very gracious if she wants to be. And most of the time she does kind of want to be. But don't try to force yourself on her. Don't try to burst. But do not be discourteous. That's the main thing. She's courteous. Brought up to be courteous.